Mr. Hoyer from Maryland. Without objection, so ordered.
Madam Speaker, I rise to mark the death of a good friend and a good friend of America, Svend Auken, who died last month after a long struggle with cancer. Svend was the first Vice President of the Danish Parliament, the Folketing, and he was a political legend in his country. I had the opportunity to meet and work closely with Svend on many occasions, most recently when he was one of my gracious hosts on a trip to Denmark this May. Each time I was impressed by the vitality, the sense of humor, the idealism of this man who devoted his life to public service. From the day he entered politics at the age of 28, right up to his death a few weeks ago, Svend was a kind, wise, and insightful friend, and I'll miss it. Today I rise to offer my condolences to his wife Anne, his children, and other friends and family whom he left behind. I also, of course, rise to pay him tribute. Svend's country is home to a proud political tradition. It stretches from the solidarity Danes showed when they protected their Jewish fellow citizens from the onslaught of the Holocaust, to the foresight Denmark proved by becoming entirely energy independent. Svend Auken was a real humanitarian and a visionary political thinker worthy of his proud heritage. As leader of the Social Democrats and a long-serving Minister for the Environment and Energy, Svend left a powerful mark on his country and on Europe, and became an inspiration to leaders around the world struggling to confront common threats such as global warming. As a leading Danish paper wrote, and I quote, "The country's landscape, specked with the thousands of windmills that have become a symbol of Denmark, can be traced back to Auken's efforts. Svend deserves credit for his country's secure retirement system as well." Svend's friendship wasn't just meaningful to me on a personal level. The relationship and respect he cultivated on both sides of our political aisle helped to cement the powerful friendship between America and its key NATO ally, Denmark. As a Danish American myself and as a member of Congress, I have been proud to support and nurture this key alliance. I chair the Congressional Friends of Denmark caucus along with my friend Howard Coble, and I meet frequently with visiting Danish leaders whose inquisitive and analytical approach in meetings is always very notable. Though Svend is gone, I know that the progress he made for his country and the friendship he helped sustain with ours will be among his lasting legacies. I also know that he lived a full, committed, and creative life. As Svend said when he announced his decision to continue serving despite his cancer, and I quote, "The amount of time you have left to live, be it short or long, is life itself, and you shouldn't squander it." Svend did not squander his life. I believe that Svend died secure in the knowledge that he made everything he could of the time he was given, and there is no better end than that. I pay respect to a friend, a colleague, a great Danish leader, a great European leader, a great international citizen, Svend Auken. I yield back.
The chair lays before the House